Yeah. Overseas with it. Niggas claim they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Trippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah, niggas think they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah. Slipping on my pimpin', nigga, never that. Always had more women than bitches, nigga, roger that. Money is the root of all evil, get the fuck back. We been brainwashed from a fetus just to get scraps, scratch that. Now I'm on a mission just to get dope. Physical or crypto, from the 9 to 5 or a kick dough. When shit get cold, like the hometown of Klitschko. Vladimir, your boys out of here with the sick flow. Now I ain't no rushing, but I'm rushing through this budget. I turn the booth into a gun, raise the way I'm busting. I caught the whole onion, then I got it from my cousin. In and out of traffic, toe tagger, we be hustling. I understand and shine first and realize your time worth. Can't be rich until you enrich your mind first. But I'ma be ignorant with my black ass and probably swipe my black card to blind black mask. Yeah. Niggas say they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah. Niggas say they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah. That moolah, that cheese, that fettuccine, that guala is what a nigga after, so holla at me tomorrow. I'm looking for investors to throw some bread at the startup. Straight to the top, I'm cream of the crop with the product. Money isn't everything, but in this society, you gotta have funds to have fun, so don't lie to me. 153 million the fucking lottery. World keeps spinning, I just mold it like fucking pottery. Fuck that poverty shit, my niggas gotta get rich. Hip hop over everything like hippopotamus clicks. Niggas wanna hate, that be on some anonymous shit. People wanna relate, they wanna be a part of my clique. We are not with the shits, the toilet did not get fixed. All less fail, every door come off the hinge. $1 million in my bank account, the sweetest revenge. 75% in the savings, making some sense. Niggas say they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah. Niggas claim they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah.
Yeah. Black African power. What's good? What's happening? A wild organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woo-hoo-wee. Man, you already know what it is, man. It's God killing a house. And I'm coming to do what I got to do. And I'm coming to do what I got to do. I'm standing tall. I'm standing strong. Hey, Bobby banging this bitch. What's good, family? Man, y'all know what it is, man. We here. Want to go back 3-4 years and see what I was talking about on Facebook. We won't make everybody go back 3-4 years and see what they was talking about too. Everybody run their mouth and talk that talk. It's important, like in science, right? Science depends on your honesty. It just does, man. In science, man, if you lie and fudge and them get caught, your whole career is done. Man, I see my man up in his building, man. What's good, chill, man? Good morning, what it do? Tiny, I see you, man. What's going on? Omar Reed, what it do, man? Kyle, what's good, man? What it do? Source gang. Ty, what's up with you, man? Elder, vitamin DNA. Davis, what's good? Jagar Davis, what it do? Spin Barrel in the building, man. Man, welcome to the Community Skeptics this morning, man. Man, y'all can go ahead and get a subscribe, get a membership, man. It's $4.99 a month, man. Go ahead and do that, man. Get that blue coat on you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, look, this is where we at, man. We having fun, man. we really enjoying what we going through. And I'm reading Neil deGrasse. He's talking about this, he's talking about that, and he ran across. Let me see. Well, I was trying to find the chapter it was in, man. He was for some reason he brought up the damn Egyptians. He was like, why would they do that? Mm-hmm. And he simply said they was African, yo. Leave them people where they at. Now I was thinking, that sounds familiar. So I went back into my Facebook post. And I said, let me see what I was talking about 3-4 years ago, man. Let me see. Let me look at some of my videos and what I was saying. Let me see. Make sure that I've been, pretty much consistent, man. Be consistent and then get better, at your approach to conveying the information, right? So let me let some people get up in here first of all, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Man, hit that Cash App, man, early and often, man. So that Cash App love, man. And, we're going to have diverse topics. On the Community Skeptics and the Pseudo Killers, we just have diverse topics, man. We do. And we talk about all subjects. We're not just stuck on one subject. Last night, go check out the show. It was a great show last night. We talked about let me save this right here. Let's save this video right here. Watch later. Yeah, we talked about the death of expertise, man, the campaign against established knowledge and wisdom and why it matters by Tom Nichols. Prior to that, we had the social show. He talked about early origins of racism, or that wasn't. Let me see if I can get real quick. I want to get the title specifically. It was a great show. It's good to have people that can dive in, man, and can, carry their shit for real. And then come on there and have some fun with it, man. So I appreciate Sosa, and I appreciate everybody to do that. Let me get the real title it was. Man, he be back on the day. He's just building up his stamina, man. Yeah, I'm sure one day he'll have his own channel to do his thing. That's what we do. Let's see. It was okay. It was called Sosa's World: Racism, Pride, of Colonialism. And he was really talking about proto-racism. Nothing actually exists in a vacuum, and things will culminate and come together to form ideas. Just like science. Science didn't just start off modern science. It was a process of getting there. And that's how, things work in general, generally speaking. That was a great show. Then we had, hold on. Let me see what the lineup was. Let me get the videos. Why is it doing this like this? I can't even get to it. Okay. The last show, Anthony and them should be going live tonight. Juju and Anthony. Space and Beyond. All right. They definitely should be going live. I don't know why this is doing this. I can't even get to the damn channel. All right, I'm here. Okay. Let me go down the lineup real quick for y'all, man. Let the people come up in the building. The numbers ain't doing bad. If you put Egypt in the title, you get more numbers. That's just stupid to me. Man, y'all go get, to keep the algorithm going, man. Make sure y'all go put comments, y'all likes and dislikes, man. That's important, man. Like go check out that brain show, an active brain show. Split brain problems. That was 3 days ago. Man, that was good content. Okay, great content. Stellar evolution. 13 days ago. Characteristics and structure. Um, yeah, a character. Characterization, structure, and special classes of stars. Am I saying that? I probably messed that up. All right. Great show talking about stars. All right. We need to get more views on that. Y'all got to go over there and support that. Man, go ahead, grab yourself nice coffee in the morning. The show is about 2 hours, and go look at that show. So we have a real diverse lineup, man. It's really coming together. And no, we don't agree with everything, but you won't see us cussing each other out. And as I sit back and recognize, man, there's a lot of part of my game that I'm gonna make sure I work on. Um, I don't mind coming up to the line. Like last night, I came up to the line. Depth on the show, depth of expertise. That was the reason why I came close to the line, right? And I'm gonna start why I came close to the line. Let me share my screen here. Then we're gonna get into the topic, man. Big up to everybody's in Afro Ninja. Thurman, I see you, man. What's good with you? God mine, my favorite person to argue with, man. He crazy, but he ain't as crazy as y'all think he is. Let's see. What else we got in here? There you go. 45,000 people in the building, man. Let's wait to 5 more people coming here. What y'all doing? Tell your friends, say, God Killer Live, man. Go check that out. So it was this right here that kind of kicked me off yesterday. And, I feel a certain way. Okay? Farrakhan warns, do not take the experimental COVID vaccine. This was released in the midst of the pandemic. That's the best thing that they could come up with. Right? Misappropriate, like right here, March 20, it says, and in the same year the vaccine was released to the public, the chart below shows the timeline for COVID vaccines through phase 1 clinical trials. Other vaccines are shown in years. COVID vaccine, mRNA, okay, is much shorter, shown in months. Like they living in a damn cave somewhere, yo. The doctrine of the caveman. That's what we're gonna say the Nation of Islam do. They sitting here worrying about the timetable of when, on how and when the COVID was made. Well, I don't even think I can make it big enough to really get. It might get a little blurry. Pre-fake, and they just showing different timetables, months, right, as opposed to years. Why would you care? That's like saying, well, we took a covered wagon from California to New York, and it took us months. Now they got this thing called a car, and it takes us days. Now they got this thing called a jet plane, and it takes us hours. That thing ain't safe. That's what they doing to y'all. And it's not right to marginalize communities. So they go and they make all the points, and they demonize it and they weaponize it. Talked about Dr. Farasi, director of the National Institute of Allergies and Infectious Disease, mentioned a surprise pandemic would occur during the upcoming Trump administration. I ain't even gonna read that. They just say any damn thing. And I wonder what this source is. It's gonna be something silly. Center for Global Health and Science and Scrutiny. Georgetown University. Pandemic. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and read this. I think they got the word. Okay, that's the video with Rouse and see what he gotta say. All right. I'm gonna drop this thing, go listen to it. And I'm saying they're weaponizing all this material, yo, for the sake of keeping a quote unquote organization live in pseudo. This is the craziest thing ever. Here, let me drop this for y'all. So I say all these things to say they did the thing that they all did in the pandemic. They went to Tuskegee, okay, and they did what they do right here. All right, they weaponized the material, and so that y'all clear and understanding my point is when you're talking about Tuskegee, I done heard people say and they shot people up with syphilis. I done heard people say they killed them with I done heard all kind of stuff. But what I really heard was giving the whole truth from start to finish, based off of the data, based off of private sources, based off of Tuskegee itself. Wouldn't they know? Had a great conversation with Kyle. He said, yo, I'm from Alabama, yo. This is what this is. Right? And so the facts are more chilling than you having the line make it up. The very fact that they did these things during these time periods is crazy. And I always say, man, don't talk to me about Europeans in the 1400s to the 60s and the 70s, bro, because they was just out their mind, yo. And the struggles we had to go through and the transformation of our culture. Man, that's crazy. So my point is, although these things on these pamphlets talking about the different things that occurred to African Americans, infectious disease, Tuskegee, and just smallpox, blankets. That's part of our experiences in America. Crazy as hell. They damn near seem like they was on Mars somewhere. Like you wouldn't expect a person to look you in your face, right? And say, you're not human. You don't deserve human rights or civil rights. That's wild to me that you're just cattle, right? You're just a number. You're products and goods to us. You don't deserve to be treated this way and that way. Then you go fight wars. You fought in every war, and you still not getting your civil and human rights. And I just don't ever want us to forget that. And that should never be an excuse why we can't move forward, because our elders, our ancestors actually left us no excuses. They fought the fight to put us in the position where now we have our voices. And in our voices, we must be as accurate as possible in how we and how we present the information, man. Very, very important. We don't have to make up Tuskegee. It's there. It's well documented. But we should never weaponize that against people and put them in a situation where they could potentially harm themselves and die. Where they could potentially be afraid to go get treatment. Where they can be afraid not to get vaccinated, which is the best solution against any interstellar obligate pathogen. And when you find people doing this, you should turn the other way. And you should say to them, shame, shame on you. Why would you have to do that? The truth is stranger than fiction. So I just wanted to get that off my shoulders. And, I'm very, very vocal when it comes to that. Very, very vocal. I spent the whole pandemic educating against the misinformation. Big up to Sean, though. Oh, man. Damn. 1 second. One minute. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Hmm. While y'all at it, man, give me one moment. Hold on, y'all. Damn. All right. Okay, so see, we got 60,000 building, man. Let's get right into this discussion, man. And so, I perused over my Facebook post just to see where I was at. 2021 on the conversation, man. Just want to see. You know how we do. Check them, check them, check them. Yeah, we check the checkers. Okay. We check the checkers around here. This is what we do. So, let me share my screen. We're going to see where I was at. Ankh West, y'all see that? Now, make it a little bit bigger. I hope y'all can see this, man. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see this clear, man. All right. See what that look like. Put a 1 if y'all can see that, man. Put a 1 if y'all can see it. All right. So here we go. Let's see what I was talking about in 2021. What's that, about 3 years ago, huh? 3-4 years ago, huh? Yeah. This is how we get down. It said, I say Nubians are Africans, and the Egyptians are Africans. The unstudied respond, the Egyptians are not black Africans. My response, laugh out loud. No such thing as black Africans. Using scientific literacy to tell African history. This is in 2021. So there are people out there that want you to think that I've changed my damn stance. Y'all clearly see the date, right? I'm always caught up in a bunch of foolery. That's why I'm starting to deny access. I'm going to slow that down. Not going to be on everybody's show. I'm not doing all that. I'm staying away because people really find time to throw shots and misconstrued conversations on levels that I just had not expected, right? It's almost like they make me something more than what I really am and think that they need to throw shots at me to gain some kind of prestige in this space right here. You can't take my spot because I created my damn spot. I came in with scientific literacy blazing. I came in with Charles Darwin, the white boy, in the marginalized, extraordinarily marginalized conscious community, blazing. Hated for it. Made it comfortable not to believe. Now, I'm sure it was plenty of you prior to me that just didn't believe. I'm talking about what I was doing. Been very consistent in that. So let's see the responses of the uninformed. Out of nowhere, Derek says, are these people you said had Neanderthal DNA? Wow. Reply. Derek Peters, last time I checked, all humans got Neanderthal DNA. Then I hit him with the study. Hit him with a study. There you go. I ain't reading all that, but there you go. Kepler says, this is gold. Rodney Young. Right on, brother. Africans United. Robert Rand. See, I be getting Robert Clown mixed up with Robert Rand. He shows some wild look. The hell's going on? See, I get all this from both sides. I'm caught in the middle. That's why I gotta stay away, yo. I just gotta chill, yo. You start throwing all the, of course, the nose knocked off. He doing all this, yo. That's that side of the house. Look, that's that side of the house. Alan Flagg. Unc West Salam, that Julie and I were talking about you today. It was all good, God Killer. It's good to see some positivity, man. All right, hold on. My man right here, man. Yeah, he got the Amaral Squad joint. No pseudo. It's back in the day. That shit was serious. That shit was serious. I'm going to make some more now. Then you got Andrew Ford. Very good read on the subject. Nubia. 10,000 BCE to 4 AD, 400 AD. Yeah, good read. All right, let's see. Black, it say black Africans would be Kamu. I don't know. Akabula. See, that's crazy. He just jumping in, right? Going crazy. Ask them if these people would be classified as black today in the USA. There's one of those statements right there, right? Jimmy Zion, I used to believe they were black Africans. The hell that means? See, I ain't even said nothing about black Africans. I say Jimmy Zion, no such thing as black Africans. See? Consistent 4 years ago. Consistent. And he says, you already know who this is right here. I ain't gonna say the man's name. Right? Then I go to this article right here, the Black People article. I've been showing that Black People article damn near 4 years, y'all. So y'all can always track my statements and what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you. So thank goodness for Facebook, because people could lie and cheat and do the unthinkable when we having these conversations. They always gonna have to lie to cheat to keep up, to keep pace. They gonna always do that. Man. It's a wig too, isn't it? You know that's the drunk. They double drunks over there. He's definitely drunk. Akul has been a drunk from day. I mean, they be on there, be drunk. Like they Grady 1 and Grady 2 be drunk at the bar, drinking, going live on YouTube. Remember him? It say when you don't do things based on science, you make those kind of crazy statements. Look, it say if there's no black Africans, what is the meaning of black African power? I've been getting this for 4 years. So y'all Negro pens ain't said nothing new to me. They been coming at me like that from day one. Ain't a big deal. Cool. He does not realize how stupid he makes himself look. These people, you don't even see them around no more. They probably drunk themselves in some kind of drink tank some damn where. You don't even know where they at no more. Gone. It say, cool, originally there is no such thing as black Africans. People identified by tribes. Black is more modern term. Also, when we use the modern term black here in the U.S., it used to be to distinguish ourselves from others due to many migrations as well as immigrants, but this is not so in Africa. Very intelligent human being right there. I've been saying that. This fool say make it make sense. This is what we go through. Science versus social construct. Black is a social construct, Mr. Kane. Distinction. African is a recognition of our origin. Atheist speaks for itself, which means we don't do racist white supremacy, nor do we support concepts and ideas which promote it. It's the same thing Deborah Hurd said. This 3-4 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. Very consistent. Not going to switch up on y'all. And yes, I will make mistakes. But y'all know what the hell I'm talking about and what I've been consistent with. So, what they saying, the Egyptians are dark-skinned white people? Anything. Salam Hotep, the name. It's in the name. It's in the name. Greg Salam Hotep. I started laughing. Anyway. All right. Let's take it back before the dynasties. Kill the pseudos. Hit him with the ha. All right, there you go. Man, look. Fantane, been around 4 years. When you can go back and show the consistency, yeah. There you go. All right. Consistent. Let's go to the next post. And we're moving right along, ladies and gentlemen. And we're moving right along. Here we go. This why the fake black quote, unquote teachers can't stand up and prove their non-African statements about Egypt. Egypt is an African civilization that lived on the Nile River, 4,100 miles for thousands of years with other African civilizations. Nubians, Nubians and Egyptians, sometimes the only difference is the way they dress. The picture shows 2 Egyptians and 4 Nubians. There you go. 1, 2. Look, y'all tell me the difference. There's 2 Egyptians and 4 Nubians in this picture. And that ain't saying that Nubians are Egyptians or Egyptians are Nubians. That ain't what it's saying. It's saying, look at the goddamn picture. You see these Egyptians shown in the same color as the damn Nubians. And I'm going to tell you now, these color representations really is to separate the shit. I'm telling you. But just look at it. Leopard skins, these are definitely Nubians based off the clothes. You can see the clothes that the Egyptians was wearing. But I was consistent, though. Let me stop that. That was funny. Then you got Haru Ratmat and showing all the nose broken off. Just fanatical, gone. For the most part, I think they're just trying to be contrary and sound smart. It's one-upmanship. I've seen people do that with Identity of the Moors from a holistic perspective. I'm not the MST of American members, so don't come for me. I'm already. Big up, Unc West. Then, Sean on here in the post. But this is what we go through on both sides. Both sides. Go read this book, Ancient Lost Legacy. Yeah, everybody throwing their thing in. According to you, the one on the left is science. Yeah, it's crazy. And then you show the Tutankhamun thing, the painted thing, you make all kind of assertions from something that's 3,000-4,000 years old based off of skin color. It's just crazy, man. Anyway, but yeah, you see all on the post. Let's keep it moving. Make sure y'all can see it. This was the post. Make sure y'all saw it right here. This is it. All right. This is the picture right here. There's 4 Nubians and 2 Egyptians. Obviously, there's 4 people with the same damn skin color. The difference is maybe in their hair, right? All right. And in their clothes they wearing. You see the traditional Nubian wigs on these Egyptians, right? And you look at the cloth they wearing, all right? But they definitely wasn't separating themselves with skin color. You do got the 2 dark-skinned figures with the Egyptian in the middle, but then you got 2 Nubians with the same color as the Nubians, as the Egyptians. It's all right here. But this is 2021. Clear message here. Now switching this up. All right, let's keep moving. Let us keep moving. Man, big up to everybody, man. Hit that Cash App, man. Here we go. Let's see what I got to say right here. Laugh out loud. Y'all forgot nobody in this group can get around the fact that the Egyptians are Africans with a homegrown with a homegrown African green Saharan cattle called desert religion with green Saharan early farming. Egypt is a gift of the desert. I dare you. I'm threatening people with it. You do not see me using the word black anywhere in this post. Hit him with the I'm Raw Squad joint. Chuck Morgan. Now, Chuck Morgan is well studied. Rodney Young. Hey, no one can get around the fact that these people are homegrown Africans too, but go ahead and keep playing your word games. I'm not denying any of these people. You got Ngozi right here. Look, you got Ngozi. I like Ngozi right there. Right? Got a lot of range right here. Now, this is just a goddamn picture, right? But in reality, North Africans range. And depending on where they at, they're closer to the Delta, which is closer to the Mediterranean, which is closer to Palestine and all those areas, right? They're gonna look more like each other. And as you go to the south, those people in Upper Egypt, they're gonna look more like people in Nubia. And people in Nubia, right, are gonna range as far as you go down. That's just how evolution works. These areas are large swatches of land and area. And these people have been in these environments for 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 years ago. A lot of pictures, good pictures right here, though. Yeah, don't let the picture play the trick on you. So I don't even know what he's talking about, right? Cool replied, Rodney, I'm a one up your grasshopper. I hope you know Egyptians are more African than African Americans. Ha! Hit him with that. Yeah, see? Anyway, I don't even want to read all this fools. But it's right here. Consistent statements. Rodney, let me one up you with another group of Africans because you seem to have left out this group. These people is Africans too. African Americans. Very diverse. African Americans diverse. You got the continental Africans are diverse. Man, we're different modes of mixing. Yeah. So we can clearly see that there's a diversity amongst African Americans. There's a diversity amongst Nile Valley inhabitants, diversity, and no one should be saying that the African Americans are Egyptians or Nubians because they're just not. Their range is in West Africa, Central Africa. Let us move forward. Where we at? And a whole lot of stupid shit. Sadiq, Ankh West people like to share the modern lower Egyptians, but conveniently forget to bring up the modern upper Egyptians because the lower Egyptians is more Arab looking. This picture is of a modern upper Egyptian. Yeah, sure is. And you can't make him an African American. But look at him. And you know I got some pictures, man, that Chill sent me. Chill, where that picture at? Chill sent me a serious picture. Man, big up to Torres, man, for the Cash App, man. Mm. Mm. Oh no. Oh shit. All right. I need to find that picture. Chill sent me some 5 pictures, yo. Listen, look, watch this. Sent me some 5 pictures. That's some, yeah, y'all don't trip off of this. Look. All right. All right, let me do this. Put this right here real quick. Man, appreciate all the brothers that donated. Appreciate all the brothers that didn't. Yeah, let me add this right here. This is a slide. All right. Let me show you this picture real quick. Okay, let's get out of that one. So there you have it. Y'all see the picture. All right, and they keep going. Then Sadiq shows some more Nubians. No, not even, hold on. I don't even think he's showing the Nubians, just showing them in Aswan. The modern Upper Egyptians. Hold on. Here you go. Huh. Take a looky. All right. Up Egyptians. He show some more. Look. And now they don't look like African Americans, man. They just look diverse. Beautiful old girls. And they're like Somali and all that, Eritreans and all that, but that's some Upper Egyptians. And that don't make them African Americans. That don't make them, it don't make none of that. But I get tired of just showing people just show one group of Egyptians, yo. The ones that's closer to the Delta, right? And then people on the other side overemphasize, you know what I'm saying, the ones that are brown and dark. Like the whole shit is crazy, yo. It's the craziest conversation ever, yo. Craziest conversation ever, yo. And then the person go in here and pick the ones that really look like they want them to look and say, this is the real one, the rest of them ain't it. Craziest thing ever, yo. They was in there after the slave. That's funny. Tariq Bey, he just said anything. I'm ignoring that on that post. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see where I'm at. Now I'm just getting, I used to be heavy on Facebook, going wild on them. Here you go. This says, Rodney Young, you're on the damn clock for acting like Egypt is not an African civilization on the continent of Africa. As African Americans, we have every right to pick what African nation we want to celebrate. Get that Chief X Nation of Islam foolery out of here. And for the record, since you talking trash, you're more African American than West Africans. Yeah, I went all the way. I'm going to say this again. You're more African American than West African. You always try to throw this West African guilt on you. It's we 500 years removed from the situation. Just saying. Practice love, not hate, ninja. Following Chief X in this group will get you beat up with that fire. There you go. See? Yeah, on the clock. Hanging. Yeah, there you go. Rodney said, look, who said Egypt wasn't an African civilization? All niggas really don't read well. See what I'm saying? But that's the same guy that was talking the whole Mediterranean, this on the other post. That's called gaslighting right there. So if he never said that wasn't that, then why are we even going back and forth? See how they concede him up? Crazy, yo. Anyway, yeah, he talking about somebody gone. Then he showed Chief X, since you want to call me a follower, this is some truth for you. Laugh out loud. My first ever message to Chief X, and I'm following him. Look what his position was in 2018. It says, peace, brother. What's your thoughts on the race of the ancient Egyptians? Seeing a video you on your YouTube page explaining the race before the Berbers and North Africans and how they're not sub-Saharan Africans. I agree 100%. My only question is, how different racially were the ancient Egyptians from the rest of North Africa? I gotta make this smaller. See, we answered that question. He says that early Egypt was black. It later became a multicultural area because of the Mediterranean. There you go. That's your man right there. That's what he's saying. Everybody get to change, huh? All right, then. We need to act like we know then. Then you got the different statues arguing with these fools. It's all bananas. The whole thing, the whole conversation is wrought with foolery constantly. Let me see. I get this right. Now let me get that off. All right, let me get right here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, moving right along. This is for the fools on my page that have lost respect for power of sources. Black is mostly used for people of sub-Saharan African descent and the indigenous people of Oceania. Indigenous African societies do not use the term Black as a racial identity outside of the influence brought by Western cultures. So, since the Egyptians are an indigenous African people, they would never call themselves Black. As for the Black African power, I honor my ancestors from Africa as I was born in America. I ain't changed that. But they'll act like I ain't been saying that for the last 4 years. They'll act like all of a sudden I'm getting brand new. Black African power to my peoples, man. Big up to the blackness, man. But as I understand and enjoy blackness from an African American perspective, I do not have to confuse what blackness was to the ancient Nile Valley civilizations in Africa. As I celebrate my blackness in North America as a political statement and stance, relegating all the races to where they supposed to be in the land of foolery, I stand with my people, the struggles they went through, the hardships, the 12 million dying, not dying, but the 12 million being shipped. From Africa, degraded, called Negroes, back and forth, switching any kind of way they want. Here you go. Here you go. Beck, he says, Ankh, for the last French toast time, the Egyptians of antiquity belong, look, to an outer African ancestry that just so happened to back migrating to North Africa. They're non-African in the sense that sub-Saharan Africans are Africans. There's no genetic connection between any subset. Just crazy shit. That's the shit I had to go through. Alvin Beck, you don't understand evolution, nor am I about to converse in this conversation that requires patience with the art of conversation. Unc West, I don't understand evolution. You really blow my mind, bro. Wasn't I the one that taught you that monkeys were lesser ape? Dumb shit. Yeah, whatever, man. That's the shit. See, that's who I was going against. That's Double X right there. And that's what they was all saying. They was agreeing with Double X. They conveniently left out the part where the back migration came into an already existing population. They left that part out for 2 years straight. Craziest shit ever, yo. See, I'm going back over the details of the conversation, yo. Look, Beck, I said, fuck. No, at no time have you taught me anything, bro. Knock it off. While you're at it, where is the textbook you wrote that you taught me out of? I refuse to be taught high-level science from people without books and education. How about that? Here you go. You should stop saying Black African power and start saying Homo sapien power. Like that. That's dumb shit. Anyway, but y'all see what I'm saying right here on my post, all right? Yeah. Yeah, we see that. Consistency, man. Consistency, baby. Well, there you go. Consistent in my approach. for the high-level conversations, man. 95,000 in the room, man. Let's take a cash ad break, man. Y'all show some love, man. Y'all want this morning show to keep going. I got a video coming next, man. I'm about to play the video. Man, show some love, man. Stop playing. Let me see. Where we at? Y'all know what it is, man. Get it rocking. Hey!
Daily crazy for this one, boy.
Hey!
Check. Look. First things first, I quantity fix all the honeys, dummies.
The honeys.
Edible place for the gummies. Gotta keep them coming. There's a roll of dice. But nothing better motherfucking move but the money.
Move but the cash app money. Look, like and subscribe, man.
But nothing better motherfucking move but the money.
Nothing better move but the cash app money.
But nothing better motherfucking move. First things first, I quantity fix all the honeys, dummies. Edible place for the gummies. Gotta keep them coming. There's a roll of dice.
Keep 'em
But
coming.
nothing better motherfucking move but the money.
But the money, nothing better move but the money.
But nothing better motherfucking move but the money.
But nothing better move but the money. Hey,
But
hey,
nothing
hey.
better motherfucking move.
Nothing better move.
Shoot another invoice.
Invoice.
About a 9, need to get Royce.
Get Royce.
Shine, it's the kid choice.
Kid
Yeah, my
choice.
humble pie was a big moist.
Big moist.
Told me to do it big, bro.
Do it big,
Niggas
bro.
ain't did it how you did, bro.
How you did it, bro?
They ain't living how you live, bro.
They ain't living how I'm living.
Knocking, let me in, bro.
I hear you knocking, hit the
light
cash
every
app.
time that I speak in the mic. The electrolyte,
Yeah.
Peter light that's giving you
Hit the
light.
cash app,
See what's
man.
done in the
Show
dark,
some
will
love,
come to
man.
the light. Hell raising, you taking the heavenly flight. See the
Hey.
block is clipped up, the blunts is all woods, the shirt
Man,
is paid
like,
up, my
subscribe,
bitch is
man.
feeling good.
Give them
The
the
dice in
algorithms
my hand, I
right.
smile as I should, cause
Hey.
I'm about to roll a fucking first things
First
first.
things
I
first.
corny, freaks all the honeys, dummies.
The honey.
Edible place for the gummies.
Hey.
Gotta keep them coming. There's a
Y'all
roll
know
of
what it
dice,
is,
but
man.
nothing better motherfucking move but the money.
Move but the cash app money. Nothing better move but the cash app money. Man, show some love and support for the show, man. Man, like and subscribe, man. Become a member of the community of skeptics, man. Oh, for $4.99 a month, or you can go to $24 a month. Man, what's good, man? Let's see that green in the chat, man. Love from everybody, man. Appreciate you, man. Let's see who want to see the next morning show. Let me see. Let me see. We checking. We checking. Let's see. Let's see if they showing some love. Want to call them out? Hey, Brass, man, boy, I tell you, bro. Boy, you show love right there. Constantly. I ain't gonna lie. Hard to deny you. You show love to everybody on the team. That's even wilder. You go hard for what you fucking with. Absolutely. Yeah, but Brass can't toe the whole line neither, yo. That's real. All right, y'all need to show some love, bro. Yeah, bro, but hey, Torres, you always show love, bro. All the time. And shout out to everybody that's members on the daggone channel, right? That's important. It's all important, doing what we doing. Let's get to the cusp of why we here. Man, what do I really be saying half the damn time? Well, let's see. Let's see. This is a good one right here. This was, I was dealing with the racism in Egyptology, man. All right. Y'all see it on the screen. The black people. I've been 4 years. I've been showing that one article. It's time to get a new article, ain't it? Again, black people is a racialized classification of people, usually a political and skin color based category for specific populations with a mid to dark brown complexion. Not all people considered black have dark skin. In certain countries, often in social-based systems of racial classification in the Western world, the term black is used to describe persons who have perceived as dark skin
to describe persons who are perceived as dark-skinned compared to other populations. It is mostly used for people of sub-Saharan African descent and the indigenous peoples of Oceania. Remember, you used to have them 5 races, the Oceania, you know what I'm saying? The African, you know what I mean? The Asian, the Caucasian. Remember they did all that? North Americans did all that, right? Indigenous African societies do not use the term Black as a racial identity outside of the influences brought by Western cultures. The term Black may or may not be capitalized. Who gives a hell? We don't capitalize it. Yeah, all right, whatever. Whatever. The AP style book.
Fear makes meager mice of men. Fear. Outside of the influence of Europeans, y'all are afraid to dove into the term. You act like I'm sitting up here saying, why you calling yourself Black now? I ain't never said that. That's why I say Black African power, for certainty in my political stance. There's no confusion for me. We embrace Black African power. We embrace Black Americanness. We embrace our Blackness. When you know you got them beat in the conversation, they run to that default setting. Well, why you use that? Well, why you say? That means you already lost. You somewhere else. Led by drunks. Constantly saying wildness. Anyway, this is a great one. This damn near 2 years ago. Watch this. Here it come.
Change this guide to capitalize the B in Black in 2020. Well, thanks a lot. Let's keep moving forward now. This did more harm than anything. The National Geographic article, that's really a racist approach right there.
Huh? Is that me? Nah, they put another person. That ain't me saying that. That's somebody else. That ain't showing the National Geographic cover entitled The Black Pharaohs and saying, yo, they playing with you right there. Is that me? Did I just retrofit that? Did I just make up something? Man, what they talking about? Did I? So how long I been saying that? And then we got gaslighters at high degrees acting like I ain't been saying that. And y'all serious, man? I'm going back in all the game film, man. It's all on tape, man. That's why we careful about what we say on YouTube, because you can always go back in the archives and see. That's why we careful about what we put on Facebook, because they can always go back and find it. I'm very, very consistent. You're going to find me saying Africans, indigenous Africans, right? 99% more times than you would hear me say Black any goddamn thing. Because I study anthropology. Because I don't understand how one group of people can be classified as Black and another group of people not classified as Black, but they share the same space. It's something wrong there. Maybe you shouldn't be calling them Black at all. Maybe they should be called by their indigenous names. So when we speak of Nubian, if you're of the mindset that the Nubians are Black people, then you cannot argue against people that say the Egyptians are Black people, because I will show you the evidence, the next video, of how the Nubians have always lived in North Africa. And by the way, the term Nubian was not a name they used for themselves. They actually had tribal names, like one, for instance, as the Waret. They have different graves, like the Pangraves. Cultures that were all over Egypt. So if you're saying that the Nubians are Black people, I'm not saying it, but we know people that say it. If you're saying that, Then you're saying that these people were standing up in North Africa with saran wrap on them. What couldn't touch what you would consider to be an Egyptian. Doesn't make sense. What are we talking about? So you saying that the Nubians are black people that lived in Egypt before it was even called Egypt, but the Egyptians not black people. And you would argue against people to say the Egyptians are black people. Now, that's not my stance. I say none of them are black people. None of them even be called that, right? And therein lies the damn confusion. Now watch they cut their piece and bring their piece. It's funny to me, bro. So if you're a person that's saying that the Nubians are black people, then what the hell is going on? Then why are you arguing with people to say the Egyptians are black people? They obviously cohabitated together since before it was called Egypt. So when did they lose their blackness then? If that's the point you make, it makes no sense. It only makes sense when you start to say that these people, these are their tribal names. There is no race. There's no way to classify a person as black, because where the hell do black people live at? Everywhere you find zone 1 and zone 2, you're going to find brown or dark people. And everywhere you find people with feet, they're going to move. That's why it was a wild thing in the beginning anyway. And I'm going to get to it in this video. Here we go. Here we go. Man, I hope y'all enjoying the morning show, man. 90,000 in the building, man. Yeah, that's me saying that right there. I said that. Let me go back. I said that. I definitely said that. I definitely said that.
Capitalized to be in black in 2020. Well, thanks a lot. Let's keep moving forward now. This did more harm than anything. The National Geographical article, that's really a racist approach right there. Why? Why is that a racist approach right there? Because as soon as you say the black pharaoh, if that's the black pharaohs, then who was the other people in Egypt then? Y'all didn't even know they was tricking you with that. Oh, you saying, oh, Bobby Banker, you crazy right now. Nah, I'm trying to show you the game, man. Right? They was considering themselves giving you a goddamn olive branch at that point. I'm gonna give them an olive branch. I'm gonna give them that. Yeah, the black pharaohs, they're gonna be proud of that. First of all, they undermine who the daggone quote unquote Africans was. All right, they took over that African kingdom called Egypt. They undermined them. Because these brothers and sisters was always on par with Egypt. Yeah, this was definitely racist right there. Say what you want, holler and scream. Both sides gonna holler and scream at that statement I just made. But we practice scientific literature around here, right? No matter what image comes to mind, ladies and gentlemen, it's important to note that the Egyptians are not and never have been just one people. Most niggas don't even know what makes an Egyptian. Egyptians, both in the past and as we know them today, are actually a mix of different cultures, have been for thousands of years. That's a stinger for both sides. Let's get into the profile. Here you go. Let's get you an important person in archaeology, right? In Egyptology. Flinders Peachtree, controversial founder of archaeology. My, oh my. Who is this guy? Let's see. What's the scandal here, y'all? Flinders Peachtree was one of a great many scientific people who embraced the study of eugenics, defined in the dictionary as the science of improving a population by controlled breeding to increase the occurrence of desirable heritable characteristics. Boy, that sound like that forced breeding they did in the antebellum South. When that population of Africans from Africa ballooned when they had made slavery illegal worldwide, they bred you from about 350,000, you know what I'm saying? Not counting, right? The other slave, I'm saying that the Americans had, not counting the slaves that the Native Americans had, not counting the slaves that the French had, not counting the slaves that the British had. People leave that shit out. Sheffin had to help me out with that. Double X, I'm just talking to you because you know how you do. Man, here you go. It was what we now would term a pseudoscience, with the word originally being defined by Sir Francis Galton, the English polymath, explorer, and anthropologist who was a cousin of Charles Darwin. He was a second cousin. Remember what Galton did? He misinterpreted Charles Darwin's work. They always try to put Charles Darwin in. Charles Darwin ain't got shit to do with his cousin misreading his work. Charles Darwin did not agree with Galton. Keep it moving. Egyptology from the First World War to the Third Reich. It's a good read. Get that. Whenever I put a book up there, get that book. The Germans in Egyptology. I don't want to hear Egyptology and Germany in the same statement. Then you tell me who the Egyptians was and who the Nubians was and who this was and this. I don't want to hear that. These dudes was bananas. They burnt people up in the oven. Crazy. Imperialism and the racial geography in James Henry Breasted's Ancient Times and the History of the Early World. You can find it in the Egyptology from the First World War to the Third Reich. Lindsay J. Ambridge. Wait a minute here. Now we're talking about James Breasted. We done went from Petrie. Now we at James Breasted. I'm making the theme here, y'all. We're talking about the most important people in the start of Egyptology. They're mad. And now we got brothers and sisters sounding just like them. How, Sway? I'm confused. Oh, let's keep it moving. Keep up the pace. Egyptologist Dr. James Henry Breasted and the creation of the white supremacist ideology. He did that. Let's keep it moving. Here you go. He wrote this book, The Introduction to the Study of Ancient History and the Career of Early Man by James Henry Breasted, director of the what? Of the Oriental Institute, the University of Chicago. Wait a minute. Why is he terming it the Oriental Institute? Because they was always trying to take Egypt out of Africa. We're going to orientate it to the Orient, to Asia. The Orient is Asia. Remember, they were saying that's the guy that actually came up with the invading race theory. That's that guy. So whenever you start to talk about the E1, A1, B1, double D, whatever you think you're saying and trying to use that to talk about some people coming from out here to there, you're following this model right here. Whenever you're trying to act like the Mesopotamia, battle E1 Mesopotamia came here, right, and formed Egypt, right, you're using this guy right here. How in the hell are you going back to 1935? It's 2022. You're lagging way behind. We're closing it out. Boom. Let's see. Oh, this is the map of the world. Here you go. You see the map, right? It's right here, right? So great. Y'all see the white, right? That's the ice caps, right? Use the ice caps. Nah, let me go back. This is the ice caps. You got the great white race, right? To the right, you got the Mongoloids or the yellow race, right? You got the great white race, the goddamn great white.
I'm trying to tell you, yo. That's the map they had, yo. Y'all can clearly see it, yo. The great white race extends all the way to North Africa, y'all. I'm going to say this again. The great white race extends all the way to North Africa. Craziest thing ever, yo. And then they said from that point, you get the black race. It's all right here in front of your face. To the left, you get the mongoloid or yellow race. It's all right here. This is the mindset that they had when they went into Egypt and changed it up. It was already racialized, and then they decided who was black and who was white. So now you got this right here. You got these people that Reisner named Nubians. They must have been sitting at lunch somewhere drinking scotch or bourbon and say, we'll just call them Nubians. The hell with the tribal name. And they will be the black people. And these Egyptians here that came from an outside, they're the great northern race, because only the great white northern race can build such great structures that predate anything we have in Europe. So there you go. You got the black people and the white people, ladies and gentlemen. That's where it comes from right there. I know what the hell I'm talking about. But everybody around me on both sides, because I ain't on none of them damn sides, I'm on the sides of being able to present this information just like this. I don't got to add nothing to it. I don't got to play. I'm not going to act like I'm an expert. I can just bring you the experts that you see for yourself. I got the books to match it. Most people ain't even buying a damn book. Most people don't even care to buy a book. Most people don't care to get a PDF. A lot of niggas get PDFs now, though, right? We can go straight to the books, to the work, and pull up the same map, man. And I'm saying, come on, yo. So now, I don't know what I'm talking about, yo. People mischaracterizing, so I don't know what they was doing. Man, they split it up real easy, like, yo, with the scars, with the whole 9 yards. But what they did do was, by making the Nubians or those Nilotic tribes black and saying they was always in Egypt, now it's an issue, now it's a problem. You got to make them choose. Either you're saying that the Nubians are black and they mix with white Egyptians and made a mulatto race, and if you use the one drop rule, right, then you saying that they black, which is a racist rule. What are you saying? Are you saying they half and half? What's your point? We know they mixed and matched with each other. What's your point? Or we're going to stay by the standard of anthropology, right? The Egyptians are the Remish, right? And the Nubians are those Nilotic tribes, cattle coat tribes that was far flung, and that's what it is. And those people that amongst the Nilotic population could be Egyptians from the very beginning of what the state formation of Egyptian. And those same Nilotic populations could have strictly been those quote unquote Nubian civilizations. Had nothing to do with the color of your facial structure, had all to do with your quote unquote culture you decided to follow. It's called racial ethnicity in the land of the pharaohs. Most people have not even read the damn book. Wouldn't know what the hell you was talking about. People don't even care. They just want to win their point. They don't care. Cambridge elements. Ethnic identities in the land of the pharaoh. Funny as hell to me, man. But it is what it is. Let's roll it down. Let's finish it out.
Race, they extend all the way from Europe straight to the southern flatlands of the Sahara Desert. Damn. All in was white. According to this race science right here. And the black race is underneath the Sahara. Wait a minute. The black race is under the Sahara. Haven't we heard this before? Oh, my fault. The sub-Saharan Africans just stood there, people, and didn't move while everybody else did everything else. Because everybody else can navigate through the desert. The Romans can come and navigate through the desert. The Muslims can navigate through the desert, can go all the way to West Africa.
Yeah, so there you have it. That was my point. I was always trying to make those things. What's going on, King Sosa, man? Great, wrap it up, man. What's on your head, man? What it do? Good to see you, bro. Great show yesterday, man. And I heard you snoring.
I know, I passed out.
Passed out early in the game.
I tapped out on y'all. I woke up in the middle. I was like, you know what? Nah, it's over. So, yeah, I saw you just posted. I know you was. I saw the first post at like 10. I was like, yeah, you rocking early.
Early, because I know you get ready to go, so I'm going to get off this motherfucker. Shit. What time you going? What time you going live?
So I was gonna go. If I do go, it'll be about 2.
Okay. All right.
I'm seeing what they talk about in the Discord. They talk about spirituality. I might tap in on the conversation.
Yeah,
go live on that.
Yeah, you should go live on them conversations in the Discord, yo. That'd fire. Yeah. It'd be fire. But I went back. I had to go back into my conversation. I know I've been very consistent. I went through all my Facebook posts. I've been very consistent, yo. I've been unwavering in my shit, yo. Now, so that video you're looking at now was showing. I'm showing the maps they made and how they all of a sudden they made this, that. They relegated everybody with black, who they felt like was black, to one piece, and everybody felt like was white to another piece. And then the question is, well, they mixed, and what are they now? So the whole shit is crazy. That's why the confusion shit is in the term black, yo.
Yeah, the Black Africa joint. That's what the Black Africa. Yeah, the Black Africa.
Yep. Yeah, that's very confusing. And then you got the line, the electric fence to stop people from migrating around. The reason I'm glad you popped up because you study hunter-gatherer tribes, right? Mobile communities, Neolithic populations, right? And I think people need to wind their shit back. Go back before Egypt. Learn what the hunter-gatherers did, how their culture was. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think that's, it's just some prerequisites, man. It's why it's hard for me and you to get into a long, drawn-out argument, yo, because it's gonna be a spot where I'm gonna say, "Damn, I hear you." It's gonna be a spot when you say, "Damn, you hear me," and it'll just be a point. We rarely say, "Well, I disagree." Shit. We kind of like hash this shit out. Like, I see that. It makes sense. I got it. The shit got to make more sense than what I'm saying, or vice versa.
Yeah. Information or everything. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really. They ain't really know. You know what I mean? It ain't personal. Information. Once information says what it says, it's over with. Ain't no more arguing. You know, other folks don't even stop. I don't care what that says.
Wow. I ain't gonna never do that. The hell with that. I'm the expert. I'm this. I'm the that. Oh man.
This Ghana trying to.
Ghana, what's up? Go ahead, start shooting, Ghana. What's on your mind, man?
I had dropped the article in the back. You might want to read. It's a scientific article, just giving you an idea of.
You keep doing the same
idea of the timeline for the race of the people you're talking about. It kind of destroys your little map because it also tells you that black people went into Africa 40,000 years ago. I'm sorry, we went into Europe 40,000 years ago and stayed black to roughly 6,000 years ago.
All right.
Maybe 8,000 years ago. No, but not everybody in Europe stayed black. Talking about those farmers in that particular area still maintain their skin tone, but the other ones in the other region
how long were they black? How long were they black there?
They weren't.
They were there for 40,000 years.
The correct term is they still had dark skin. Now, when you say black, then they don't know the exact range. That's why you shouldn't say black. They still had dark skin. Now, how dark? It's another question. They say like probably still like maybe they're thinking like maybe North African tone. You know what I'm saying? So, but not like Nilotic people. You know what I'm saying? But still had dark.
They actually put the model out. They show it, and it's dark skin. Sorry.
Yeah, dark skin. No, yeah, but not
Yeah,
jet
so
black,
dark,
not like
black
not
person.
Nalati.
People,
saying?
they left Africa as black
Oh.
people, stayed as
Oh.
black people. That map, how does
Oh.
that
Yeah, but
make
why were they able to maintain a dark skin tone?
It doesn't matter why. I'm saying they were
No,
black.
it
He
does
said-
matter
his
why.
map says that
It-
people had lived there had to be white.
No, it does matter why. The same reason the Eskimos or the
They
Inuit
black,
people
they
were
black.
able to keep people
Diet.
And they maintained it. The
diet,
first,
the diet,
the first
the diet.
we went into Southeast Asia, down all the way down
Hey,
to
yo.
Australia.
No. See, he just
65,000
trying to
years ago,
pass me.
we were in Asia as black and
I
as still
heard
black.
you. Hey,
We were
Sos, I
in
hear
Asia
what he's
black
saying. Hey, Ghana.
50,000
Hey,
years
Ghana,
ago.
hold on, Ghana. I see now I see what you're arguing for.
Yeah.
I see what you're arguing for, bro. Look,
No,
let me
I
see
just
this
want.
again.
I'm not
No, I
arguing.
get it. Look, you saying right here, look, this is what you showed, but you still losing. You say Europeans' white skin may have developed as recently as 8,000 years ago. So
8,000
8,000 years ago could be like 5,000 years, right?
Well,
Could be
because
5,000 BCE, right?
because
Yeah.
So that would be
we saw the
About
bodies.
six
We
or
have
so,
the
yeah.
body of
6 ago,
Oxy,
yeah.
who was
Okay.
European progenitor, and yes, he was still black, roughly 5,300 years ago. So we
Six
do know
thousand.
that. We
So
do know the
listen,
gene existed, but we know the
Just
people were
relax,
still
slow down,
black.
Ghana, slow
Exactly,
down, baby.
exactly.
Slow
So I'm
down.
just wanting to let you know that there's plenty of time for light-skinned people to be in Egypt then. Because this shit ain't even started yet. If that's the point you was trying to make.
Nope, that's not the point I was trying
What's
to
the
make.
point you trying to make? You saying they
Okay, that's why I just wanted to finish it. It'd be better.
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Let me
Go
finish
ahead.
my thought, and you have a better understanding.
Mhm.
So what I was saying, for one, I just wanted to get the map because that's the only thing that just your strength behind your whole the people of North Africa were light skinned thing. You're using that map, but the map
It
doesn't
don't
make
say
sense
that. The map
because
don't say
I know.
that.
But as I was saying, we went to these different places to remain black. We were in the Andaman Islands, all the way down to the Melanesian Islands, all the way down.
You may
All
maintain
the
the
way down
skin
to
color.
Tasmania,
You
even
may
down to
maintain the skin color.
Tasmania, which is below the Tropic of Cancer.
Okay.
Your map says they would be light skinned. Of course, they weren't. They were dark skinned black people. We know because we see pictures of them. We can see the so-called image of the last person of the island. So that map is destroyed again. And like I said, that's your main strength behind people being in North Africa. How are they turning light in North Africa when they still stay dark for 40,000 years up in cold Europe? You're going to say they turn lighter in hot North Africa, the hottest place on earth, but they stay dark in the coldest place on earth? Come on, man. That's like
No.
you
Hold
put the
on.
ice cube in the oven and you know what I
Wait a
mean?
minute.
Slow down, bro. Slow down, Ghana.
You're cooking your food by putting it in the damn freezer. It's backwards. The way it's coming out is backwards. You're saying people got lighter as they went into the hottest place on earth, and the people stayed dark when they were in Europe. Stayed dark for 40,000.
You saying that?
I gave you the article. In the
You
article,
saying that though?
the scientists are saying.
But okay, so if it can go that way, why can't it go in the other way? What's the rule that stops that from happening?
You got to come with some scientific
No,
evidence.
I'm saying, since you don't realize this skin
I'm
color
saying you're using the formation of their features because of the climate.
What are you saying? I'm not saying nothing what you saying. I'm just saying that the term
the
black is
white-
a racialized term, yo. I ain't saying nothing.
You're saying the people got lighter because they went higher. They went into North Africa.
No, they don't. Listen, it could have been several reasons why. So you saying people in North Africa are all dark skinned?
No, they're not all dark skinned.
So
We can
then
obviously
what's your
see that
conversation
now.
then?
But we could see that. We could see a timeline of when lighter skin
No. Let me
comes
get this straight.
into
Hold on. Let's
existence.
do this.
We can
I don't
see
want to get it mixed up. We getting it
we
mixed
can
up.
see it.
No, I
We
don't
can
want to get it
see
mixed
a
up.
timeline. That's what we're
Listen,
looking at. It. We're
listen,
looking
I don't
at
want to get it
a
mixed
specific
up.
article. You can read through it for the people.
Ghana, I
Instead
don't
of
want to
just
get it mixed up. Ghana,
all right,
I don't
let's
want to
not
get it
guess and
mixed
just
up.
read the article.
Ghana, I don't want to get it mixed up. What I'm telling you is, it don't matter what skin color you was, what
Right.
features you have. None of that would make you an Egyptian. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Another will make me an
What
Egyptian.
y'all
I'm
say?
not trying to
I'm gonna
claim
say
to be
this
an
again.
Egyptian.
I'm gonna say
I'm
this
just
one more
black.
time.
I'm just a black
I'm gonna
person,
say this
and I was
again.
told
I'm gonna
that,
say this
and I was
again,
told
bro.
that we didn't
I'm
have civilization
I'm
and
not.
we didn't do things.
This is not what I'm doing. I'm not
I
talking.
just don't never stop talking. He just
My
keep
damn day. Mess up my day on some foolery. Listen, it's simple, yo. Skin color and phenotypes have nothing to do with what these ancient populations was doing. They definitely, now your clothes and your language and your culture would have definitely separated you as and could be. And you talked about it. You talked about it yesterday, Sosa. How you know, although it might not have been skin color at first, you still was getting mistreated off the way your ass was dressed and the language you spoke. Am I right, Nat?
Right.
They did it up in
Right.
Europe. Did they not? So
Yeah.
I
And
don't
I
know.
was trying to explain it, like he got to understand like that diet part of it, like that. You know what I mean? That's a part of it, and like they're not saying the whole of Europe was dark skinned, right? Because different parts had different diet. They some of them were lighter. They didn't have the pale skin variant because that's when those people came down from I think it's that Black Sea area. They came down and brought in different components.
Mhm.
Those people weren't dark skinned that came down and attacked those farmers there. You know what I'm saying? There's a more to the article you gotta understand. You know what I mean?
I don't think you
And
want to.
he think that he's confusing white skin with lighter skin tone. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? They talk about the pale skin variant, but that doesn't mean they were not lighter tone individuals before the pale skin variant appeared. That's the difference.
I think it should be why would having light skin stop you from being an Egyptian though? Watch this? Why would light skin stop you from being an original Egyptian though? Why would dark skin stop you from being an original Egyptian?
If they were originally dark skinned, then
No, says
that would,
who? Says you say that.
says them.
They say
If they was yeah, because if they skin tone says it for themselves, it's not, you know, even they say it in their own writings, even if y'all don't believe it, but they say it. I don't know
No,
why. I don't know why you want to take.
I'm not talking over nobody, bro. Not in the morning time, mess up my whole morning. Y'all say my body budget or brain, whatever the hell. Listen, man, I'm not
it's an
sitting up
old
here.
article.
Yeah, I'm not sitting up here arguing with skin color make you an Egyptian, man. Well, what fucking skin color make you a West African? And what skin color make you a Central African? It's ridiculous. I refuse to stay on course with that any longer. If y'all think that dark skin make you a Nubian and white skin make you a Egyptian or vice versa, then you're sadly mistaken because skin color can change back within 50 to 100 generations. What about that? That you may not even look like your ancestors look as far as skin color. Looking in the mirror, the way I'm looking, my ancestors could have been all jet black or vice versa. It is ridiculous. It is a bunch of malarkey at continuous pace. What's going on? Africulture, what's up with you? What's on your mind? Welcome to the morning show.
What's good, man? What's good? Good show.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. What's on your mind?
Well, I just, I don't really have no sources with me right now because I
Huh?
gotta get on the PC and all that. But
Yeah, you got
I,
this. I can hear your conversation if it's making some sense. Go ahead.
yeah, I definitely agree with your stance. Is definitely scientifically accurate because you follow the peer reviewed scientists, the anthropologists and stuff like that. I just want to call out, some of the hypocritical claims that people make. Like somebody in the chat said, people from they said black people would or people originally had black skin, but then they said when humans were in Central Africa, they adapted to the tropical climate and developed dark skin. So if they developed dark skin, what did they have before that? If you agree with evolution, if you agree with evolution and you support the fact that humans had common ancestors with apes, not saying humans were apes, but they diverged from a similar ancestor, that means at one point they had no need for skin color because they were protected by fur. So once they evolved at a certain time, once they evolve, more than likely, I don't now this is not scientifically based because I haven't proven it myself, but I think they would have had probably pale skin.
You talking
And
about
then
Hold on. How do
yo,
that make any
don't cut
sense?
them off, yo. It make more sense if you don't cut them off, though. You talking about underneath the fur, basically?
underneath the fur. Because at certain times they didn't really have no need. They didn't have no need for skin adaptation because they were protected by their furs.
Yeah, I think we can say it better. I don't know about
You
pale.
saying that
No,
makes
man,
sense?
bro, we're not doing that though. Come on, yo, one more outburst. You going to the back of the damn class. I tried to put you in the front of the class, but you deserve to be at the back of the class, outside the class. Come on, man. We're not doing all that no more. People want to hear the discourse. It's the morning show. Catch me nighttime when I'm all out hype, acting crazy. Not in the morning, yo. People trying to go to work, trying to hit a good discussion. So basically, they wouldn't actually say pale skin, and by time they end up being Homo sapiens sapiens, they would have had the dark brown skin. Already.
Yes, due to evolution and
They would already
adaptation.
had that.
Yes,
But so the Homo sapiens sapiens was always a brown to dark species.
definitely.
But that would, like you said, yes, when they switched, when they lost the fur, it would have darkened up. I don't know about it being pale. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about all that, but it would have been lighter than you would expect it to be. And those that were a little bit darker made it to the age of reproduction to give valuable offspring. And over time, those that were darker, those hominids that were darker, they were valuable and surviving in a ecological niches. And by the time you get the Homo sapiens sapien, the fur was long gone. Well, I'm talking about the thick fur because we still are covered in fur, no matter what y'all say. Go look your ass in the mirror. Go look at your babies when they're born. They're fully covered. Okay. And so, yes, that pigment would have been darker. Absolutely. And I don't know why people think that make the shit slick. Because you've been racialized. You get it? Like it's an evolutionary adaptation for protection against UVA and UV rays. Some wild nitwit came along and made that shit something. To the point we had to counter it and make it special. That's my whole issue. But yeah, bro, you make great points, man. I appreciate that though, bro. So one quick correction. Humans are apes. That's the scientific classification for them. No, I'm not saying they run around here like gorillas and all that. That's the religious connotation. Just wanted to put that there, bro.
I agree.
So yeah, so you want to add something to that, man? We about on that way out of here.
Oh man.
No, to Sayana Gun, I drop another source. I drop a source in the private chat too that speaks on the same topic.
Yeah,
and it kind of explains to you and explains to you that in the far north, that the light skin variant were there. So what they're saying is in Europe there was kind of a mixed population. But what allowed one to? But just listen to what I'm saying, bro. Then you can disagree and go out. What allowed them to still hold on to the dark pigmentation in those areas where they were low sunlight level is diet. Is their ability, the ability to get vitamin D. So those who got vitamin D were able to enrich their diet, were able to maintain it. Those that didn't started to lose it. It's just that simple, bro. So all of you, it wasn't that way. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
It's right here, based off what they was farming and all that go together. Let me see. For example, early this year, the genome sequence of hunter-gatherers who lived in what is now Spain helped build the case that Europe was home of blue-eyed, dark-skinned people. It's right here.
Yeah, dark-skinned black people.
No, that's okay, man. Why? We're actually trying to have a non-confusion conversation, yo.
True, and you know what? And
I'm saying it's real. It mixed up the whole thing. That's why we didn't argue for 4 years. And people do this shit on purpose, yo.
No, I'm trying to
like if you don't got dark skin, you no longer human or no longer the super melanin. This shit is crazy to me, yo. It's very.
So why you ain't have the same energy when he said pale?
When who said pale?
When the other guy talked about when after you shed the fur you become pale. Why you have the same? No, you did not have the same
time, bro. That's at a very early time.
He was talking about
humans were still archaic, bro.
So you still believing in your pale comment?
No, yo, he said.
Hold on, he's repeating it.
When I corrected it though, I said by time he was Homo sapiens.
He's still repeating it though.
No, but man, let the man live. Let him work through what he better than you. He definitely far more accurate.
Hold on, he's using pale and he's better than me.
So what?
So that sound like you just agreeing with him because he's on your side.
Man, brother, if I'm accurate, Homo sapiens didn't lose no damn fur. By the time you got the Homo sapiens sapiens, you know what I'm saying, we had that light cropping that we have now of fur. Am I correct in that? You couldn't have been talking about
Yes,
Homo sapiens sapiens law. Thank you. So it's not that I'm just trying to agree because he's on my side. It's because he's accurate in his sophistication, bro, and what he's trying to convey. You just don't understand it, that good guy, because you yelling and screaming from the back of the class now. If we're not trying to win, we're trying to get accuracy in
He
what we're
accurate.
talking about.
You saying
Right.
that his pale comment is accurate, and us saying black is not accurate.
It is just like that gene is called a pale skin gene. They don't really refer to it as a white skin gene. They
Yeah,
said
we
that the people are dark,
know that you can
the people
have
are
a
black.
gene, but it don't. We're not talking
I'm
about
saying
that.
that
We're
when you
talking
read the
about
article, listen,
but
when
we're
you
not
read the
talking about
article, that good
necessity.
guy, it says that they had dark skin. They don't say that they have black skin. It's a reason that
We're
they
not
say
talking
dark
about that
and not
statement. We're
black.
talking about the
They
pale
also
statement.
depict them. They
The
show
He's
them.
pale
talking
is
about a
accurate,
word,
bro.
bro. He mad
Pale
about
is
a word.
accurate. The pale is accurate, bro. They say pale skin. They may say pale. Like a lot of times they won't say white. They'll just say pale.
Let me see. Let me see if you're going to. It say the researchers write that their analysis suggests light skin was not yet widespread, right, ubiquitous in Europe at the time. It say earlier. Why you whispering this? Hey man, humans is crazy. He whistling. He hear the word black. He's so whistling. I gotta be on your side all the way. So I cannot let I will be unwavered going forward. I promise you, yo. I'm not taking this shit serious like that no more,
That's
man.
what you're doing right now because you're sticking with that pale comment.
Let me finish.
Nah, but you missing the whole scientific basis, bro. Why were modern humans known to have brown skin? Because they evolved in tropical Africa, bro.
Right. And it said, let me
What they
finish.
have to do with the
Hold on.
pale?
Thanks
Earlier
for
work.
reading that, good guy.
Hold on.
Chill out.
Earlier work done with genes, 83 people in the new study supported by linguistic evidence also showed that the population in Europe about 8,000 years ago would have been mixed and diverse, bro. So it would have had a range. And that's okay, yo. It makes sense based off an evolutionary process. So nobody's saying that the Homo sapiens sapiens had pale skin in the guy daggone equator. They wouldn't even make it. The skin cancer and all type of shit would kill them. Right? That's why when they lost when like Homo erectus might have fur, right? I think that might have been the last human that had fur, bro. And if you don't understand this between Homo erectus, Homo ergaster, Homo naledi, Homo neanderthal, and Homo sapien, then you're in the wrong class. We have to go back and do that. Sosa's correcting what he's saying. The brother's correcting what he's saying. Y'all just mad that the Egyptians gotta have dark, super black skin, so black you can't even see the niggas at night. That's what y'all want. But that doesn't make the color of your skin does not make you an Egyptian. That's the whole point. Nobody gives a damn though. So I'm no longer arguing with y'all because now I become the fool, yelling and screaming like I ain't got no damn. I'm done with that. I'll just kick you off until you grow, until you read some material. Skin color does not make you that. And nobody's saying that them niggas from the Nuba Mountains was Egyptians. Whoever says that? Who says that the West Africans was it? No one says that but crazy pseudo people. But there's an ecological niche that exists in Northeast Africa that range in skin color, right? There's boundaries that are mixed and blend. I don't have a problem with the Egyptians looking like the way they look. Just because you got light skin don't mean you even mix with somebody. That's another misnomer. Could be, but doesn't mean it necessarily has to be. You have Arabs living alongside indigenous Egyptians, and you probably couldn't even tell a damn difference. That's why we study evolution, because Europeans couldn't tell a difference, and they enslaved people based off of that nonsense. That's why the one drop rule was so ridiculous that all these so-called educators, YouTube educators, was clapping for. It was ridiculous to me. Anybody that could read understood what was meant by the one drop rule. Pseudo-scientific idea at high levels. So, hey man, look, appreciate everybody that came through, man.
Wow. It's never a chance to
Enjoyed
never.
the show. Don't worry about it, bro. You'll get
Yeah,
it.
you do it every time. I don't understand it. I don't
Every
understand it.
time.
How do
You're
we have a
not supposed to
conversation?
understand it, though. I get it, bro. right?
what's
I
wrong with-
thought you brought a good article. You just mischaracterized it.
No, you never even showed the article. That was the whole thing, and
We
if you
did show
never
the
read
article.
through it, and you never let me respond to what the
We
dude
did
said.
show the article. I know the
So he
article.
try to make it look like y'all are right, but not ever let me give
We're
a
right
chance to
about what,
respond.
though?
Like why not give me a chance to respond? 2 minutes, something
Well,
like that.
No,
Like what's so
because you
difficult
don't know
about it?
because you trying to say the skin color make you an Egyptian at the end of the day.
No, I'm
So
not
what
saying.
does skin color make you?
Let
then?
me
The
don't
skin.
get
Hold
on
on.
what I'm trying
Does
to
skin
say.
color make you African?
Listen,
I
why is
want to
it
lie
that's
before
on
I
what I'm
let you
trying
go.
to say? No, I
I'm
didn't
gonna
say
ask you a
that.
line of
I did not
questions.
say that.
Hold
I did
on.
not say that. Why
Let
not
me
just
say
let me
what I want
speak?
to
Like,
say.
what are
Let
you?
me say what I
What
want to say.
scares you about what I'm gonna say?
Does skin color make you an African? Does skin color make you an Australian? Does
No.
skin color make you a Native American? Does skin color make you a European? What makes you these things?
Linguistics, genetics,
Area,
culture.
where you come, culture, the area where you at, indigenous areas where you can migrate from one thing into another, be a French. Plenty people that look like me, you're French. No, but they're not the shut the hell up. This shit was crazy. So you got 1 minute, and I'm putting it in here to explain what you're saying, bro. You got 1 minute. 1 minute. Hold on. Let me start the clock. You talking over me, messing up the show. And by the way, man, all y'all YouTube channels, man, is trying to stop us from having experts about throwing their name out there and knowing that talking crazy about them, right? That would stop them from want to come on our channels, man. That's horrible, yo. That shows exactly y'all sophistication and foolery. That's horrible, man, the way y'all doing that. Y'all can't do it, right? But y'all want to make us be in a position where we can't do it. So are you ready, Ghana?
Yeah.
1 minute, bro.
All right. Oh, it already started. All right.
Nope,
So yeah,
I'm gonna
basically,
reset for you. I'm gonna reset.
it's,
Go
it's
ahead.
anyway. Yeah, it doesn't matter, I guess. So yeah, basically, just to get back, because the skin map was trying to claim that the native people in certain areas would have automatically had light complexion, and that's the main thing he uses to tell you that North Africans would have stayed would be like lighter skin, even though North Africa is a hotter climate than the tropics, than sub-Saharan Africa. Also, we were dealing about, he was talking about, his friend was talking about the diet, and that's how they kept their darkness. Well, the diet they would have had that would have helped them keep their darkness would be vitamin D. And guess what would happen if you were in the desert? You'd be getting more vitamin D than you could if you were in Europe trying to eat fish or whatever to maintain a vitamin D. They still kept their dark skin in Europe for 40,000 years. How long do you think they'd have kept it being in North Africa? Sahara Desert, it only been there for roughly 10,000 years. We have been on this planet for over 350,000 years as modern human Homo sapiens. So, I don't even see why you think there's a barrier that prevented us from being there. You can't admit we were in Europe, Asia, Australia, but not in North Africa. And be dark skinned in all those places, but not be dark skinned in North Africa.
Hey man, appreciate you, Ghana. That shit was incoherent. I don't know what the hell you talking about, man. Hey, Sosa, man. Appreciate you.
For sure. Peace, everybody.
Peace, dog.
Peace, African culture, man. Appreciate you, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Upgrade our information, man. Make sure y'all support the shows, man. Appreciate everybody, man. Don't say I don't give y'all a chance to talk, yo, because I do. When you talk, you got to be very coherent. If I could be clear about anything, dealing with culture, early culture, man, skin color actually had nothing to do with it. That's not what made you this or that. Just wasn't. That's later on devices formulated by human beings. We're biological organisms fit for our environment. There are reasons why we have these types of complexions and reason why sometimes things don't change back. It's called the evolutionary reasons, man. We refuse to waddle in ignorance. We're getting better at what we're doing. We're not bogging down the shows, man. Man, hit that Cash App, show some love, man, so we can be there. Right? It's that Cash App to keep me going to the next day, bro. Taking time out of my busy world, man, to bring the real information to you, man. Appreciate everybody, man, with all the support, man. Appreciate everything, bro. Appreciate how we doing what we do, man. I'm not going back and forth with these dudes, man. So I'm going to do some shows on the works of John Jackson and Dr. Ben. And I don't give a damn about what y'all think or how y'all feel. We're going to critique the books. We're going to put the same critique. We're going to put the critiques on their sources. We're going to go to their sources and see what their sources say. We're going to see if they're using the sources right. We're going to find out. Man, I appreciate everybody in the chat and everybody that comes through, man. We're getting better at our approach to handling stupid people. And I say stupid people because my father said it. Stupid, ignorant people. He said, boy, you stupid and ignorant. If you talk about something that you ain't even read about and argue that down to a person that has read it or studied it, that will make you stupid and ignorant. Now, if you just don't know and you just don't understand and you say something that's wild, right, and you readily admit that, man, I haven't even studied, I don't know, then you're not a stupid and ignorant person. Stupid and ignorant people argue against established information with no criteria to do so. That's my father said. So I'm not talking down to anybody, man. I appreciate everybody that support me, man. That's the love I need to keep this thing going, man. Upgrade y'all work. Keep it going, right? Go ahead, hit DQ. Hit him up. Support his music. We want to make sure we do that. It's important for that. Let's keep it going, y'all. Man, y'all need that upgrade, man. Make sure y'all support DQ Music, man. Get it on Shopify, man. Hit them up in the Cash App, man. You also got a great book about bass fishing. Some different shit for the Black community, man. I emphasize Black community, yo, for our political stance and understanding the oppression that we have been through and at times continue to go through. We will not forget where we came from, thus we will return. I'm going to say this again. It's important not to forget where you came from, or you'll be in that situation and not even know it. Man, pay attention to what we're doing around here. Clarity is at the basis of what we're doing. I appreciate everybody that fight the fight, man. Love and happiness and peace to everybody, man. I see y'all tomorrow, man. Community of Skeptics, like and subscribe, man. Become a healthy member, $5, right? Become a community of skeptic for $24 a month. Show some love, man. Show y'all care about what we do. Pseudo Killers on deck. Community Skeptics. And I'm a Raw Squad out.